is honestly my favorite colorway. I like this more than the Red October. I like this more than the Black Solars. Here's your boy.
No, Callum, you need to be behind the camera. I need to be there.
What's going on, guys? It's Ari Petru, UK's biggest hype beast, and I've never actually shown my full sneaker collection on my YouTube channel in 2 years of me having this channel. Let's have a current crep check, and then let's get into Ari Petru, UK's biggest hype beasts sneaker collection. Let's go. It is your boy Ari Petru, UK's biggest hype beast, back again with another YouTube banger. And today, as you already know, is my sneaker collection video, which I have never done. Anyway, in this box right here, there is a pair of sneakers that I have wanted for the longest time, and I sold them ages ago and never was able to get them back for a decent price. So I want you guys to comment right now down below in the comment section what you think is in this box. So I'm gonna open it up right now, but I'm not gonna show them to you until later on in the video. So you have to watch to the very end of the video. So what I want everyone to do who is watching this video is comment what shoe you think is in this box. And out of all the comments that got the shoe correct, I'm gonna pick someone at random to win this Supreme Week 1 shoulder bag, and I'll just send it to a random one of you who commented the right shoe that was in this box. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. We are so close to 200,000 subscribers. Make sure you are following me on Instagram, and that is all the rules for this little giveaway for this Supreme Week 1 shoulder bag. So guys, that's the little giveaway out of the way. Let's get to my sneaker collection. So guys, I'm gonna take you to this section of my room. This corner, I've got one of those like IKEA lack shelves, super good for storing shoes and little accessories and stuff like that. But anyway, I've basically put my favorite Jordan 1s on this IKEA lack shelf. So first things first, if you remember that video where I completely destroyed these Travis Scott Jordan 1s,
On the side.
a double whammy. I basically put mustard on them and like spaghetti hoops and ketchup and barbecue sauce. It was a disaster, right? I completely destroyed these shoes. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and check it out. But anyway, this is the exact same pair. Now there are these guys on Instagram, like this sneaker laundry service. They're based in the UK. They are insane. Like they literally brought these shoes back to life, and I cannot believe it. So I want to give a massive shout out to Fresh Kicks, and a lot of these shoes in my collection have been destroyed. I've wore them to festivals or wherever it is, and I've just been like, yo, Fresh Kicks, I need you to clean up a few of my shoes. And basically he comes out with just madness. He like repainted all this white stuff. He repainted the sole because the mustard actually stained the leather, and like the acid of the mustard stained the leather. And these literally look brand new. And a lot of these Jordans he just cleaned up for me. So obviously guys, we have the Air Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago, the OG colorway. And yeah, this was basically the first shoe out of the 10. The price on these right now on StockX is just getting insane. It's like £4,000. He just recently cleaned those for me. Another pair he just cleaned was these. Obviously the Off-White, they were a Europe exclusive, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, these go for a crazy amount now. And yeah, he just cleaned these again for me. The last of the Off-White Jordan 1 trio, we have the Jordan 1 UFC off the UFCs.
Smiling.
The UNC University Blues. A pair of shoes that I am about to send to Fresh Kicks because these are looking destroyed right now. I think I wore these to a festival or something. These obviously the Union Jordan 1s. Honestly, one of my favorite Jordan 1 colorways, one of my favorite Jordan 1 concepts. These are just fire, and I'm so close to purchasing the other colorway, the blue colorway, to get the pack. But this is the more like rare, expensive one out of the two, but I definitely need that blue in a UK 8. I've got obviously the Supreme sliders next to the Supreme Ramoa right here. So in my room, this is just how I display it. Obviously, if we're going on holiday, we need the suitcase and we need the sliders. But anyway, this way to the other side of my room, obviously the LV Prism, need to put that down. Obviously I have the Supreme like stool, I don't know what you want to call it, but for the shoes that are at the top that I can't reach, then obviously I can reach with the stool fam. So up here we have the start of my off-white collection. So we got the black Zoom flies. I have a lot of off-white sneakers. We got the pink ones, never worn those. Obviously, we've got every Presto. So we've got the OG Prestos. These are looking brand spanking new again because of Fresh Kicks. My shoes be looking fresh. Another pair that they just cleaned for me. Look at these. These literally look DS. The off-white Volts. I'm actually going to show you a DS pair in a minute. Obviously, the black off-white Air Forces. I actually really like those. Don't wear them as much. What have we got right here? A DS pair of white Prestos. I don't know if I'll ever wear these just because they're so nice and icy white. And I don't know. I'd be scared to wear those. What do we have here? Air Max OG from the original 10-pack about a year ago. I dip dyed a pair of these into these for a YouTube video, and it was kind of fun. I wore them for a little bit, but then when they got dirty on top of all the dye and stuff, they look really, honestly, they look terrible. But anyway, we did it for a bit of fun. We have another pair of black off-white Prestos. I don't need the stool anymore, but we've got a DS pair. I'm gonna get off this stool now because a banger out of the off-white collection. These Converse never ended up dropping with the original 10 because they didn't like know how to manufacture them properly with the whole like clear see-through bit, but they ended up doing it and they dropped a few months later, and those are going for like a crazy amount. Obviously they did the Chuck Taylor off-white again because obviously Converse is owned by Nike now. So now what do we have here? We have the Blazer pack. So we have the OGs, the blacks. Obviously we have all three. We've also got the white Vapor Max, which honestly I've only worn a handful of times. I don't know how I feel about the Vapor Max. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't know if they look that cool, like when you're trying to wear them with outfits and stuff. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Oh, I didn't show you these. Obviously, black Air Max, tan Air Max. I actually put orange laces in the other ones just to match the Night Ticks. I thought that was pretty hard. We got the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. These obviously just came out recently. I've got like 4 pairs of these right now, and what I did was, they didn't come with like cream laces. So what I did was I just got a pair of cream laces from like a old pair of like Calabasas Yeezys that I had, and they fit perfectly. So these go super hard with like cream color laces. A big hitter in my collection that I do not wear very often, we have right here is the Louis Vuitton Don, the beige colorway. I should honestly send these off to Fresh Kicks. Like, I've worn these a few times. They're looking a bit old. Obviously they released in 2011, so this shoe is like 8 years old right now, which is crazy. Kanye's, not his first shoe, he did a Huarache, he did a Bapester, he did some Reebok stuff, and then Louis Vuitton gave him this shoe. But this shoe, iconic, legendary, and glad to just at least have one colorway out of the many he did. I think the Jaspers are my favorite, honestly. Travis's as well. Obviously we have the Air Forces. I think I bought these from round 2. These actually go pretty hard. These will probably look good with these grey joggers. I really like these. These go fire. This was his first shoe. Obviously we have the 4s. These go crazy hard. I remember when he first started wearing these. Another crazy Jordan 4 we have right here is obviously the Cores. I camped out for these for like 2 days in like 2017 when they came out, I think. And yeah, I basically took it out, camped for 2 days. The whole thing got locked off, and I ended up doing like a little bit of a trade for Bape NMDs. I had Bape NMDs and I added a little bit of cash and got the Cores, which I was super hyped about because, I mean, now the Cores goes for so much, and anything Ultra Boost is just bombed. Like, any Boost shoes do not go for any money anymore. And my last Jordan 4 I have here is a Jordan 4 Levi's. I really wanted to stress them, but I just feel like I'm just gonna mess it up. I don't know. I've never worn these yet. Still DS. Could probably lick the bottom of the sole, but just so glad I have it in my collection. Sakai's, these are super hard. Just wore these to Carnival. Another banger we have right here, obviously Yeezy 2 Plats. This is honestly my favorite colorway. I like this more than the Red October. I like this more than the Black Solars. Plats, for me, go way harder. That's why I have the Plats. Bruh, 700s. No, well, these 750s. Bro, I wouldn't even remember, like, I swear to God. Obviously, we have lots of Wave Runners. We got the OGs, I can't even keep up with all the names of all of these. These are probably one of my favorite pairs. These go super hard. What are they called?
I don't know, that's just a reflective pair.
No idea. Got the black ones as well. These go super hard. I don't know if people remember, but this was the second ever 700 and it just bombed. Like the brown colorway, not as many people liked at all. But for me, this is honestly one of the best Yeezys he's ever done, the triple black 750. I love this shoe, would probably never even sell it. This shoe actually has a bit of meaning to me. This was the first shoe that Jordan Brand actually ever gave me, and
Stop it.
I was just so gassed at the time that it happened. I needed these, couldn't find anyone in my size, didn't win any raffles, no store was getting them near me, and Jordan Brand, Jumpman 23, hit me up and literally sent these to my house. I was so gassed, couldn't believe it. Jordan 1 Pine Greens, super hard shoe. I've actually met Nigel Sylvester. I had like a drink with him once. I don't actually know how it happened, and then like 6 months later he had his own shoe, and there's me paying resale on this shoe from this guy I just met. So I don't know, that was crazy. So that's why I pretty much had to get this shoe. I was like, yo, I met that guy, I need his Jordan 1. So copped his Jordan 1, think these are really sick. Obviously he's a BMX rider, so there's like scuffs all over the shoe. Those are pretty much all the shoes that I have in there in the crepe crates. I couldn't fit that many more crepe crates in my room, so that's all I have in my room for crepe crates. I have a few other shoes just that I store everywhere. Pirate Blacks. This was actually my first ever pair of Bapesters, and I really loved them. And I wore them, I am not joking you, literally like twice or 3 times. I want to advise everyone on this YouTube video right now to never ever buy a pair of Bapesters. Like the way they cheaply make these in China, like they could have just easily made a better shoe than like a £20 like crap shoe. I think retails like 150 or something, but bruh, the shoe doesn't last more than 2 wears, so I was super disappointed in that. Acronyms, the Volt colorway, I actually love this acronym Presto. Nothing crazy. Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year. So in this wardrobe right here, obviously is all my clothes and stuff like that, but that's not what this video is about. Down here I have a DS set of Fear of God Vans that I have literally never worn. So we have Fear of God Vans with the white marshmallow colorway. Then we have the Fear of God Vans red, I suppose, then the mountain ones. I literally got all 3 of these for free from Fog and PacSun and stuff like that. So, you know when you wear Vans like once or twice, they just don't look the same, and I just never ended up wearing them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. They're honestly probably worth a lot right now. That is the Fear of God pack, and then obviously I have the OG pair that came out before any of those. These were obviously the first Fear of God Vans, and I think I paid something like £650 for these at the time. Like Jerry Lorenzo was like the GOAT at that point, and anything he was wearing, anything he was doing Fear of God wise was just going for crazy money. So yeah, these Vans were literally going for like £700 at one point. Literally, I have more shoes. Back here I have more Yeezys. Now Yeezy season might well and truly be over, but I do have a few pairs of V2s now. These Sesames, I can't even remember when they came out, but I pretty much had these like 6 to 8 months early. They're pretty cool. Then we have the glow in the dark pair. These are honestly kind of fire. I just bought them recently, got them for retail, and I was just gassed to have them in my collection. Why not? And then we have the Hyperspace. I want to give a massive shout out to the Doe store. They're out in Australia, Melbourne's most fire sneaker store. I want everyone to go and check them out. They actually sent me these Hyperspace Yeezy V2s recently because they only came out in Australia and somewhere in Asia, I think. So he hooked me up with these. Massive shout out to him. I'll leave his Instagram on the screen and his Instagram link down below. So for whatever reason, if you're in Australia, go and hit up the Doe store. It's a vibe. And yeah, the Yeezy Inertias, which honestly I put in there just to hide away. Okay guys, so pretty much I've shown you nearly every sneaker that I keep in my room, but I have so many shoes that I literally can't keep all my shoes in my room. So I have actually a storage unit downstairs in my apartment, which is super clutch. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get the rest of all my sneakers, some of my high-end designer shoes that I don't really wear too often, but they're pretty cool, like some other Yeezy shoes that I just haven't worn in ages, lots of like rare Vans and stuff like that. Anyway, enough rambling, let's go and get all the shoes that are in my storage unit. Let's go. It's not too late to enter the giveaway, by the way. If you didn't already comment down below, then when I show you right now, you can comment down below. But guys, we managed to get the Off-White Air Force, the OG pair. Right when they came out, I sold them to Giancarlo Blazendary. I had them a bit dirty, and he was like, I don't care, I'll buy them off you dirty. And he did. and I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and buy another pair and just add a little bit more. And they just flew up in price. DS now, these are like 1,500, and yeah, so I had to buy them a little bit used. They're super good condition, so I didn't mind picking them up a little bit used for a pretty good price. And actually, what I should do right now, I think it's fair if I just kick out these shoes, because honestly, these are trash. I'm never gonna wear them. Now I can put a fire addition to my Off-White collection in a crepe crate where it belongs. So as I said, now to enter the giveaway, if you didn't already guess, just comment Off-White OG Air Forces, subscribe to the channel, make sure you're following me on Instagram as well, at AriPetra, and I'll just select one of you guys at random who commented. So make sure you leave your Instagram as well, and I'll just contact you and say, look, you won this free Supreme bag. So I've carried up all of these shoes right now. For you it was 2 seconds, but for me and Callum behind the camera it was like 30-40 minutes of just carrying up my shoes from downstairs. So here are some of the shoes that I'm going to be showing you in a minute. Right now I actually have a lot of DS shoes, so whenever a shoe comes out I usually try and buy like one, at least my pair, and then I'll buy like a couple of extra ones and maybe they'll go up in price. And nearly all of these shoes I have right here have like flown up in price, and that's why I have doubles up and triples up of certain shoes. So right here I have another size 8 UK8 in the low Travis Scott's, and that's my double up. Obviously I showed you another pair that I already have. We have another one and we have another one, all my size, and then I have another pair in a consignment store in London, and then I have another 2 DS high top pairs of Travis Scott highs. I have another 2 pairs in the UK8 that are also in that consignment shop, because honestly, like, the price of the Travis Scotts right now, they're at like 2,000 for the highs and 1,000 for the lows. So I've just put them in a consignment store, because if they sell, they sell. That's like £2,000 in my pocket. So, but they are all my size, so if they don't sell, I will happily just have them in my collection. Another pair I showed you earlier, I had a used pair of Unions, but guess what? I also had a DS pair with the Jordan tag. As I said, that's honestly one of my favorite Jordans, so I had to double up when they first came out, and they've gone to like 1.5 now on StockX, which is crazy. Okay, so in here I have another pair of DS black Air Forces, and what's going for crazy money is these. I have a 7.5 in the vault. These are going for like over £1,000 on StockX right now. As I said, I got my pair cleaned the other day by Fresh Kicks, so look how good these look. I wore these to a festival, and these literally just came out of the box. Like, if they were the same pair, would you even know? Like, if that was the left shoe and that was the right shoe?
Not at all.
Literally, bro. Another pair of Off-White Geigers. I honestly don't like that shoe. And then what do we have here? I think literally I discovered I had these right now. Like, I had no idea that I had these downstairs in my little storage unit. Okay, so for one last time, the last few pairs, I say a few, look how many there are. The last few pairs of shoes that I have, this is my I don't wear too often collection. So Revenge Storms over here, we have the red, we have the green, we have the blue right there. Right here we have a pair of Supreme Vans, which I've never worn. These are actually really, really fire. Some Off-White sneakers. These aren't Nike, these are just Off-White. Honestly, this pair of Vans is like one of my favorite pairs. Like, it's like a Las Vegas like strip club Vans basically. They have like money on the inside of the shoe. It's like furry inside. It's all like velvet pink and purple with green for the money. This is like the sickest Van collab I've actually ever seen. Let's go over here. This is like all my Yeezys that aren't in crepe crates. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. I think. 500s. We've got the boosts I showed you earlier. Calabasas. So we've got the blue pair, the OG pair, the black pair, which I've never worn. Here we have some Ultra Boost, bruh. Who remembers like this Y3 ZG knits or something? These were honestly so sick, and everyone slept on these. I remember these went on sale. Then Jerry Lorenzo wore them, and boom, they went to like £700. It was crazy, but I picked them up for the low when they first started going up. Few Ultra Boosts, few like Gucci shoes. We got the like Gucci Rython shoes. We got these like Gucci New Season Blades. I wore these literally just for my birthday. These ones are fire though. These are the original Flower Aces. These go super hard. Another pair of high-end shoes. I got like Common Projects. And yeah, just a whole load more of Vans. These are really cool as well. Virgil was initially gonna sign to Vans, right? This kind of looks like the Off-White Nikes. Look, it says off the wall. Obviously it has like this tab, these like distressed bits coming off it. So the rumor was Virgil was gonna go to Vans and then Nike offered him some crazy deal and he took it, and now we have all the Nike off-white shoes. People say that this shoe was designed by Virgil. I have no idea, but regardless, I think that's a really, really cool shoe. Anyways guys, I've pretty much shown you every single shoe that I own, the hyped ones, the rare ones, the non so rare ones, the ones I don't really wear too often. I've showed you everything I have. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please smash a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new to my YouTube channel, and please click the little notifications bell so you don't miss any of my videos, because God knows what is going on with YouTube right now. So if you want to stay in the loop, stay up to date with my videos, make sure you do click that little notification button. Also guys, one last thing. This is my sneaker collection video. I'm probably going to be posting this on Sunday. Now, I'm also going to be posting my full Supreme collection next Sunday. So make sure you look out for that. Subscribe, as I said, so you don't miss it. Follow me on Instagram. I have rambled on for way too long. Peace out. Yeah.
Look at me going to Thompson, eating no beer in the stick. I love bitches, she acting so weird, yeah. I'm gonna shout out past that. Baby, look, she trying to